Yeah. Testing the camera again. How you doing? Hey guys, I'm back with another track. Another day, another dollar, another fake dollar. New song. I had this really mellow vibe, and I knew I had to say something not necessarily important and life-changing for people, but for myself. I got my notebook out, and then went to... I was just looking at the paper for literally 45 minutes. Not thinking what I want to write, but how I want to write it. First thing I called it was Whatever You Need. It's meant to be more of an ironic title. Got the keywords down. This one was a keyword song. And when I started writing, it didn't end up being lyrics, because some of the keywords, they don't really fit in lyrics. And I wanted to get something across literally, as well as musically or sonically or musically, because literal, yeah, whatever. Yeah, so I started writing and it became a monologue, and I was like, shit, I'm gonna talk in this song. Have a listen to what it sounds like. When I got the guitar out, the chords just came straight away.
I've always been one to extend a hand when it's needed or wanted. It fuels me to know I can make a positive impact on someone's life, whether it's temporary
or revolutionary.
Often I'll see people I can feel I held back in a way, and I'll compel myself to help.
Almost like it's a challenge.
Can I fix this person's wound? Break a wall they've built? I tend to be attracted to these people. Sometimes I dig myself into a love trap.
Alright, all the time.
All the while, I'm never wholly focused on myself. How can I be when I keep shifting the responsibility of my life choices
onto others?
My yearning to help created the opposite result.
I stopped trusting people.
Expecting ungratefulness while helping them simultaneously. Expectations became demons.
And I was possessed.
The only responsibility you have in your life are for the choices you make. The only true way to be selfless
is to first be selfish. First hurdle was basically I've never spoken in a recording with my accent, my Australian accent. And sometimes people are like, oh, you don't sound Australian, but it's because I grew up in a house full of Arabs. I used to talk like this all the time. I used to just like mumble constantly, and I don't know why I did that. Like maybe I just was too shy to have my voice heard, but eventually I got over that bullshit. Took a while actually. I was talking like that all through high school. I went to high school with a majority of Islanders, and I started talking a bit like this. And it was pretty funny watching that transformation. High school days, always fun. That monologue, spoke for itself. Another important thing is the way I highlighted certain words. They can be negative or positive. Whenever I tried to help people, I wasn't trying to look for a temporary solution. I was looking for a revolutionary one, something that would help them or impact their life in a really good way. And so I highlighted revolutionary because even if I told myself it's a temporary solution, I would always try to push a bit harder. And eventually I lost myself to it. When you listen to this song, maybe try to look at it in a way where I'm not actually saying I'm going to dedicate my life to helping other people. I'm trying to say that I dedicated my life to helping people for the wrong reasons. I was doing it because if I could do that for them, then maybe that could help me or make me feel better about something that maybe I wasn't whole about, which is bullshit. Basically, if things are happening around you, then you need to look at the relevance they have towards you and your life. And if they don't have enough relevance, then you need to find a way to either move on or deal with it accordingly in a way that doesn't destroy you. If they interrupt your goal or if they're an obstacle in your goal, then you find the opportunity to move out of that zone or move ahead of the obstacle. Never start looking at the cons. If you start looking at them, then you will put your utmost focus on them and you'll be like, I'll do whatever I can to avoid them. But then that's all you're thinking about. Just start looking at opportunity rather than worst case scenario. It's one step at a time for me. I had to wait till I sliced my finger to create an entire collection of tracks. But yeah, enjoy the song. It's Kareem. Road. Oh.